Does Jovi Dufren still work out of the country amid 90-Day Fiancé comeback? Jovi Dufren, a well-known figure from TLC's hit reality series 90-Day Fiancé, has captured the attention of fans for years, not only due to his romantic journey with wife Lauren Wood but also because of his unique career path. As rumors swirl about his current professional life and whether he still works abroad, many are left wondering how his post-show life is shaping up amid his recent return to the spotlight. Jovi Dufren first gained public recognition when he appeared on Season 5 of 90-Day Fiancé alongside his then-girlfriend, now wife, Lauren Wood. The couple met online through a dating site that connects American men with women from around the world, specifically, in Jovi's case, Colombia. Their story was filled with cultural differences, visa issues, and emotional ups and downs, which made them stand out among other couples on the show. Jovi hails from Minnesota and built a successful career as a truck driver before venturing into international relationships. However, what set him apart from others on the show was not just his age, he was one of the older participants at the time, but also his deep desire for companionship after being alone for much of his adult life. Throughout the show, Jovi was often criticized by fans for his sometimes aloof demeanor and communication style, especially in contrast to the more expressive and emotionally open Lauren. Despite this, their relationship endured, and they eventually married, continuing to appear on follow-up shows such as 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Before appearing on 90-Day Fiancé, Jovi worked in long-haul trucking, a job that kept him away from home for extended periods. His work required him to travel across the United States, often spending weeks on the road. This nomadic lifestyle likely contributed to his sense of loneliness, prompting him to seek love overseas. Trucking is a demanding profession, both physically and mentally. It requires resilience, discipline, and the ability to live independently. For Jovi, this job provided financial stability but came at the cost of personal relationships. It wasn't until his late 50s that he decided to take a chance on love, leading him to meet Lauren. During the filming of 90-Day Fiancé, Jovi had to take a break from his trucking job to accommodate the visa process and the timeline required by the show. He traveled to Colombia multiple times to visit Lauren and eventually brought her to the US under the K-1 Fiancé visa. These moves were not only logistically complex but also financially draining. In several episodes, Jovi expressed concerns about money, particularly how the visa process and legal fees drained his savings. He even considered selling his house to fund their journey together. While on the show, Jovi didn't actively work, relying instead on his savings and occasional freelance driving jobs. After marrying Lauren, Jovi faced questions about whether he would return to full-time trucking or pursue a different career path. Given the physical demands of the job and his advancing age, many speculated that he might retire early or transition into something less strenuous. Initially, Jovi did go back to trucking for a while after the show. In interviews and behind-the-scenes content, he mentioned that he needed to earn money to support himself and Lauren, who was still adjusting to life in the US and working toward permanent residency. However, it became evident over time that Jovi's health and energy levels were declining. Long-haul trucking is not a sustainable career indefinitely, especially for someone entering their 60s. Additionally, the stress of navigating immigration bureaucracy and dealing with family dynamics, including his estranged children, likely took a toll on him. Following their marriage, Jovi and Lauren continued to appear on Happily Ever After, and later on the Family Chaos spin-off. Their relationship evolved significantly over the years. Initially, there were tensions surrounding trust, communication, and integration into each other's lives. Lauren, who grew up in Colombia, struggled with the language barrier, cultural differences, and feelings of isolation in the US. Meanwhile, Jovi faced criticism from fans for seeming detached or unaffectionate. Over time, however, the couple showed signs of growth, particularly during their appearances on The Family Chow *S, where they interacted with other 90-Day Fiancé cast members like David Muffy and Jenny Nguyen. Despite these improvements, Jovi's health remained a concern. In various updates shared by Lauren on social media and in interviews, she mentioned that Jovi had been dealing with chronic pain and mobility issues. These ailments may have forced him to reduce his workload or stop working altogether. The question remains, does Jovi Dufren still work out of the country? Based on available information, it seems unlikely. While Jovi once had an international connection due to his relationship with Lauren, his job as a truck driver never involved working outside the US. His trips to Colombia were strictly personal, related to his romance and visa process, not professional. Since retiring from trucking, Jovi has largely stayed within the US, residing with Lauren in Minnesota. There have been no credible reports or updates suggesting that Jovi has taken on any kind of international employment or continues to travel abroad for work. Instead, Jovi appears to be focusing on maintaining his health, enjoying retirement, and supporting Lauren as she builds her own business ventures. In fact, Lauren has been more active professionally in recent years, launching her own line of Colombian coffee and engaging in entrepreneurial efforts, possibly with the help of income from Jovi's retirement benefits. With the announcement of new 90-day Fiancé content featuring returning cast members, Jovi and Lauren have once again entered the public eye. Their appearance in upcoming seasons or specials has sparked renewed interest in their current lives, including Jovi's career status. Fans are curious if Jovi has found a new passion or hobby since stepping away from trucking. Some speculate that he might be involved in consulting or mentoring younger truck drivers, drawing from decades of experience on the road. Others wonder if he's enjoying a quieter life focused on family, relaxation, and perhaps even reconnecting with his biological children. Regardless of the specifics, it's clear that Jovi's days of long-distance travel for work are likely behind him. His focus now seems to be on health, happiness, and maintaining a stable relationship with Lauren. So, does Jovi Dufren still work out of the country? Based on everything we know today, the answer is no. While he traveled internationally to be with Lauren during their courtship and visa process, those trips were personal, not professional. Since retiring from trucking, Jovi has remained in the US, living quietly with his wife and stepping away from the rigors of the road. As 90-day Fiancé fans eagerly await more updates from Jovi and Lauren's life, all eyes will be on how they continue to navigate marriage, health, and family dynamics. Whether Jovi finds a new purpose in retirement or simply enjoys the peace of a slower-paced life, one thing is certain: his journey from lonely truck driver to TV personality and husband has been anything but ordinary.